What's up, y'all? It's UFC Pat. So we're going to talk about a couple of the fights for tomorrow that I really like, some of the plays I have on them, and at the end I have a parlay for you. All right, so starting off with Dione Barbosa versus Dione Barbosa. I really like Barbosa in the spot. Clearly she's a heavy favorite. I just think that Barbosa, she's going to be extremely undersized. I think that Barbosa, she wants to get that last loss back. I think that she's a very good prospect in this division. I believe that the finishing upside in this one is on the Barbosa side, and I'm just not impressed with Barbosa. She's never shown me anything that was out of this world, so really like Barbosa in this spot, and my play for that is inside of the distance. All right, so the next fight that I'm really looking forward to is Brito versus Pat Sabatini. I'm a big fan of Brito. I do believe he got robbed in that William Gomes fight. I'm actually a very big fan of his camp. I'm a big fan of Costa, Melky Costa. Brito was in his corner when he fought D-Rod about a week or two ago. And now Melky's returning the favor. He's going to be in Brito's corner. Pat Sabatini, he's no slouch. Extremely good grappler. Very dangerous on the ground. And I do think that Brito is not the best grappler in the world. We have seen him get submissions and look like he's really good, but I think that Sabatini might expose that a bit if he can get the takedown. Now, I will say Brito on the feet, great power, great striking, and I do think that if he finds the chin of Sabatini, it's going to be a clone of what Diego Lopez did to Pat Sabatini. So I'm really looking forward to this fight. My official play for this one is going to be under 2.5 because I believe that there's a lot of finishing upside on both sides. You know, Brito could get it done quick on the feet, or Sabatini could take him down and catch him in a submission early, you know? So I really like under 2.5 for this play. And now the last fight that I'm really looking forward to, Josh Emmett versus Lerone Murphy. This is the main event, and I know a lot of people are on the Josh Emmett side because, you know, he has power. We saw him flatline Bryce Mitchell. Josh Emmett is probably responsible for some of the brain damage that Bryce Mitchell has at this point. Lerone Murphy, though, really good prospect, undefeated. He's looked pretty good in every UFC fight that he's had up to this point. He did face some adversity against Dan Ige. And I do think, you know, Josh Emmett is a really tough test for him this time. As far as points go, if this fight goes the distance, I do think Lerone Murphy is going to take it. You know, Josh Emmett, he's a veteran. He has that power. You know, one shot is all it takes to end the fight. So my official play for this one, I'm going to take the plus 9.5 spread on Josh Emmett. I think that Josh Emmett is extremely tough. We saw him go the distance with Ilia Topuria. I don't see him getting, you know, knocked out or finished. I do think that he can win a round or two, but I like the line, the price tag on plus 9.5. So if you parlay it with all those other picks, right? We have Dione Barbosa inside the distance. We have Josh Emmett plus 9.5 and Brito versus Pat Sabatini under 2.5 rounds. All that together gives you plus 310. I love that parlay. Very, very high chance that this is gonna hit, and you know, this is one of my favorite plays that I'm taking Saturday night.